All right, here we go. I'm here with Kenny.
This is our second week of workout, right?
Second week.
And today was strength, right?
Oh, always strength training, baby. Always strength training. We did a reverse pyramid set.
Yeah, we did a reverse pyramid set on bench press,
Yes.
which I have always been very weak at, very weak at. But you know the way that it works, you have. I believe everybody have a strength. But the
Yes.
strength is not awakened yet
Yes.
because it's dormant. You're not doing anything. You're not using your strength, so it goes dormant. So what you have to do is you have to pull it out, and the best way to pull it out is with intense tension.
There you go.
So what I was taught when I first got started was to go as heavy as you can.
Yes.
We're not worried about reps or anything, but what we're worried about is the negative. Can you control that weight coming down?
Yes.
And that helps with your strength. Helps build your fibers.
Mhm.
And it's a safety thing. If you lift something that's too heavy for you, it's not going straight down. You are still able to control it,
Yes, sir.
and each day you will get stronger. But it's torture.
It's torture.
It is torture.
So, like you said, we always start that heavy set first. Our main a goal and objective is to shock the nervous system in itself.
Yes.
The more we can shock our nervous system, the more of a neuromuscular response we will get within our muscles.
That is true, and I know a lot of people say that it's weird. I remember the first time that I did the 100.
Yes.
I was like on maybe 70s,
Right.
but I wanted to get up to the hundreds, and my boy was doing 100s. So every time he finished, I tell him, no, I'll flip your dumbbells. And people was wondering why I wasn't doing that. Why are you doing that? Because just by picking up the hundreds, I was shocking my system.
Mm-hmm.
My system was saying something is happening. This
Right.
guy keep on picking up excessive weight. So what
Yes.
your body do? Your body smart. It started building. And I think within a couple of months, I was doing hundreds. So it's a slow process sometimes. Sometimes you hit that plateau, but you just have to increase.
You have to increase, you have to force adaptation. The more you can keep lifting more and apply the rules of progressive overload, right?
Yes.
So your body is smart. It gets stagnant to the same workout. So if you're not shocking your system at the right capacity and at the correct way, your body is going to stay the same. But it's
Very
only
sure.
when you shock your nervous system and you get under that heavy weight, your body is at a slight fight response.
Yes.
So it's like, what are you doing to me? You know, so you're actually fighting and struggling to get that weight off you, like
Yes.
you're being attacked, right?
Yes, it is. But let's talk about something. Let's talk about pyramids, stacking and going up
Oh
from
my
down.
God.
Some people like to start small and go up. Some people like to start heavy and go down.
Yes.
Which one do you prefer? And why?
Okay. Me, I always like to get that heavy set in. Reason for that is I'm fresh. I come in the gym fresh. I'm full of energy. So by me getting that heavy set in, I know I'm putting my all into it, and I'm gonna shock my nervous system right away. Rather, if I start off light and then work myself up to the heavy set, I'll be building more of my muscular endurance up doing that. So
I believe that, yeah.
I always, when I come to the gym, I always want to get that heavy set in. I always want to shock my nervous system, then pyramid down. When I say pyramid down, I take small increments off that weight, like 5, 10 pounds. Small increments, because the more you can do that, the more you get a hybrid bodybuilding powerlifting workout at the same time. So not only are you working on your nervous system, you're working on your musculoskeletal system too. So you're killing two birds with one stone.
See, Jackie, you're very nice. He does the 5. Me, I don't allow myself to go in that 5 range. It's either if I'm doing 70 and I want to do, and the 70's not there and it's just the 75s, I'm thinking to myself,
Come on.
if I'm doing the 75s, I just must do the 80s.
Come on.
So that's the trick that I learned to try to get myself stronger.
Yes, sir.
Because I just don't do the fives.
Right.
That's just me. I torture myself. I was like 75s.
Come
I
on.
just must do the 80s.
Come on.
95s. I just must do the 100s. So
Come on.
it's just, it's any way that you can trick yourself to increasing your weight load,
Mhm.
because it's intimidating. I mean, and it's hard.
Right.
It's painful when you first started. So me, I just don't do the fives. Jackie was very nice. He took it down to fives. But me, I'm just like, hey,
Right.
you go up 10 or you either go down 10s. There's no fives in this.
No fives in
There's no
between.
fives in this.
No fives in between.
And you especially see it on dumbbells. I just go 10, 10, 10, 10.
Right, right,
And
right.
if I have to go to 35, I just say, fuck it, I just must do the 40s.
Right,
So,
right.
in the dumbbells, I'm real good at torturing myself. It's the bench. It's a killer.
Right, right. It's all about that stimulation on how you stimulate that muscle fiber,
Yes.
right?
And it's important to have good form.
Yes, sir.
Don't break your form. It's good that he's videotaping this so I can look back and I can see when I was struggling,
Mm-hmm.
did I break my form?
Yes, sir.
And if I did break my form, it's shame on me because I have a spot. There's no reason for you to break your form. I'm just begging to get myself hurt. Yeah,
No, that's facts.
that is facts.
Can you explain the importance of just having a spotter and getting those extra reps in that you really necessarily couldn't get by yourself if you didn't have one?
Okay. When you go into it, and if I'm working by myself, I can probably, let's just say that I'm going heavy, and I can probably get 2. 1, 2, and I throw it up, and that's it. If I have my spot, I can keep on going. Now, even if I get weaker and weaker, my spot will still go. It's
Yes.
important that your body is still doing the movement. Now, at this time, you're probably in shock. You probably think that you're weak. You probably don't feel like that you're pushing, but actually you are pushing.
Yes.
Your spot is only taking maybe a pound or 2 off,
Yes.
and it's mostly mental. So if he can get you through them reps,
Yes, sir.
and if you can fight the pain, you will gain so much more faster than if I was by myself.
No, that's facts. Your workout partner should be getting 90% of the lift, right? That spot is only there for stability. It's
Stability.
only there for that your partner to stabilize the bar. I'm only using 2 fingers when I'm spotting. What is that really doing?
It's nothing. And sometimes it's just a mind fuck. Sometimes
Yeah.
all you have to do is touch the bar,
Yeah,
and the person think, oh, he's helping me, and
Right.
you're just going at it. But it is very important because if you weak, can't push,
yes.
just the motion, just going through this motion, struggling, and you at muscle failure, but you're still going, it makes your muscles grow faster. It helps you get stronger. I mean, your spine could be the single most important thing if you work out. I stress to anybody to get a partner, and a partner keeps you going into the gym. Today, I wasn't feeling it. But
Right.
Jackie, I feel like if I don't go, then I'm inconvenience Jackie. So it forces me to come in
Right.
because he want to work out. I'm his partner.
Sure.
So when I don't want to work out, it forces me to come, vice versa. So we
Yes.
have how do you say we have kind of responsibility to each other.
Yes, sir.
We obligated to
Yes.
show up. And I don't want to feel like that I'm breaking my obligation to Jackie by not showing up. And now he cannot get the full workout that he gets.
So there's this premise, right? There's this analogy that a gym rat go by. So working out, right, it's just like paying rent. So you ain't gonna miss out on your rent, right? You ain't gonna miss out on that rent.
Yeah.
So when rent is due, you gotta pay it.
You gotta pay it.
So that's no different from us working out. Rent is due. Your body is rent. Your body is your home. So your body is your temple, right? So rent is due. So each time we skip a payment, we skip out on working out, we robbing from ourselves.
And I'm glad you bring this up because what you're doing is very unnatural. It's very unnatural. If
Yes,
you
sir.
work out, as soon as you work out, I think it's an hour, probably even less, that you at your peak. After that, your body is trying to revert back. So let's just say that I skip a day. I just skip one day. So guess what? That equals up to, I think, 2 weeks of working out.
Sure.
that I have deprived myself. So you are doing something that's unnatural to your body. So next time that you think that, oh, I'm not gonna go to the gym because I just don't feel like it, all the work that you put in, now you taking 2 weeks off
Right.
of what you did. Because your body is very smart. Your body is only going to form to what it does. So if you just picking up a remote control sitting on the couch, your body's just gonna be strong enough for that.
Right.
It's what you're doing is unnatural. I think the average male is lift like 60 pounds. Something like that, 60, 50 pounds.
We talked about that. Planet Fitness
Yeah,
only
that's
goes
it.
up to 60
Up to-
pounds.
No, at 70.
70. Okay,
But
70.
still 70
Yeah,
is
still,
it's lightweight.
yeah.
Yeah, you doing pretty.
And to me, like, no matter to people like us, Kenny, a lot of people we associate with, we want to be more than average, right? Like, average is just average. I want to be above or beyond that
Beyond.
fucking average, right?
Yeah,
You know,
true.
if I'm just average, I'm just a fucking normal person. So I don't consider myself as average. I like put my body through a whole lot of stress, right? Because if I put my body through stress at the gym, that heavy weight is coming on me. There's nothing I can do about it, right?
Yeah.
That means if I can lift that heavy weight in the gym, that means I can accomplish anything outside of the gym, right?
It gives you, working out is so beneficial. Not only do you feel better, you have more energy, you in a
Yes,
better
sir.
mood, your mental state is better. I mean, there's so many, you de-aging yourself. There's so many benefits to working out. I don't understand why anybody wouldn't work out. Why would I want to be 30 and moving like I'm 50? There's no reason for that.
You look 30.
Just-
You look 30 right now. How old are you?
I'm not 30, I'm 48.
I can't tell.
I'll be 49 in May.
So the way you're moving under that bench press, right? You're doing multiple reps. You're doing strength training. You're when we get to the lighter weight, you're moving at a cardiovascular capacity. So, and you look young. So for somebody to say he's almost 48, you're moving like you're like 20 or 30, early 30s, right? You're moving better than some of these kids out here.
Yeah, you just gotta stay physical. You just gotta stay physical, stay moving. The human body was not made to stay dormant. I think the longest you ever supposed to sit down is like 30 minutes. And you're supposed to get up and move, get up and move. Our body was made to move constantly. So if we're not moving, why do you need all this muscle? I mean, it's just gonna deteriorate. You ain't gonna be able to move as good.
That's
And
facts.
there's no reason why you can't go outside and play with your kids, run fast, your kids play basketball. There's no reason you can't do that.
Do you believe America is at obesity state, a form of depression, a form of low testosterone individuals that don't want to do nothing, a form of slightly unmotivated individuals? Because a lot of people look at working out like, oh, wait a minute, this is hard. I don't like that soreness. And a lot of people don't like the soreness and the toughness that you have to go through during these workouts.
I say it's two things.
Yes.
I say yes, the pain is one of the biggest factors because in doing this, you're going to go through excruciating pain until
Yes,
your
sir.
body get used to the pain. So you're still gonna feel the pain, but it's not gonna be as crippling. I call that like the pain plateau. It took me 2 years to break through it. You know, where I can come in and I can be sore, but I'm still moving normal. I just don't want nobody to touch me. Oh, stop it. Sorry.
Still don't feel it.
And I think the second thing is people expect for it to happen overnight.
Yes.
Now, if you was born fit and you was fit, you used to be exercising, do blah blah blah. If you took 10 years to have fat on you, what makes you think it's going to take you 6 months to drop it off?
Right.
It took you 10 years to do this. So at least allow for at least like 2 years to get somewhat in good shape. There's no rush. You always want to be better than what you was the next day.
I like that.
Then the next day. It's the next day. If you coming in thinking that, oh, I'm gonna do this within a year and I'm gonna no, it's not healthy. And it's gonna discourage you to not come. So your goal should be, I should look better than I did yesterday. Just take your time, let it come to you.
Let it come to
Let
you.
it come to you.
Can you talk about intensity versus maybe steady state cardio? A lot of people think they could just get on that treadmill and just, well, of course you're going to burn fat, but they're not gonna build
But you-
muscle.
Okay. The problem with
Right.
cardio is that your body is always doing cardio.
Yes.
You walking around, so your body is always in some cardio rhythmic thing. The problem is that your body can get used to cardio, and when it gets used to cardio, it stops making muscle, and it's to stop burning fat, and it start burning your muscle. So you can run all you want to, but if it's no resistance against it,
Yes.
you're just gonna plateau real fast. We walk everywhere. If you look at your Fitbit, you walk thousands of steps. So your body is already used to that.
Right.
It's nothing different from that.
Yes, sir.
I have never saw nobody went for out of shape to somebody totally fit just by walking. Your body is used to that. That's nothing. Your body be like that. It's nothing. I have yet to find somebody that's on these cardio machines that can beat me while I'm doing weight resistance, because it's just more resistance. Your
Yes.
body will get used to walking. Your body will get used to
Of
running.
course.
Now you can do it, but you gotta understand, you have to do it like the boxers. You ever see when a boxer is running a trainer in a car?
Oh, yeah.
Because when that boxer get fatigued, that's when the muscle is building.
Right.
So that coach is in that car, keep on going, and he's hurting. It's hurt. Most people will give up at that point.
It's facts.
But why go through 2 hours of running when you can just do that in a few minutes? I can get to that level and stress my muscles out way faster than any runner can do.
No, that's facts.
I mean, unless you just want to like run fast. I mean, that's a different story. But
No, you hit it right on the key. You know, there's only so much you can do with steady state cardio, right? Only so much you can do. Like you said, we do that every day with burning the total daily energy expenditure. That's what we're doing.
Yes.
The calories we burn every day by doing daily chores, walking, going to work. We're already burning these calories.
yeah, and
It's
the
not
resistance
enough.
is so low. The resistance is so low.
Yes.
It's just like, I don't know. It's just like if I want to play arm wrestle with a little baby. Okay, there's no resistance there.
Right.
It's nothing for me to do that.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
if I try to arm wrestle with Jackie's going to give me quite a bit of resistance. So my body would not be used to that resistance, so
Yes,
it goes
sir.
into shock. And if I keep on doing this, your body will be like, he's going to keep on doing that. So guess what? We need to build muscle fiber. We need to get stronger.
Yes.
So you have to do something that's not in your norm.
Mm-hmm.
If it was that easy, then I'll just walk to work and I'll just be like, yeah, look at
Right.
that, look at that shit. That's walking, Jackie. But it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't.
It's resistance.
Yes.
It's resistance. And if you go to the gym, you will. Don't get discouraged. Just because someone is lifting 6 plates doesn't mean that you have to lift 6 weights. We all have different. We all shine in different ways. Jackie, strong, way stronger than me. I think I'm a little bit more endurance than Jackie.
Oh, hell yeah.
So guess what? I see his strength. He sees my strength.
Yes.
So guess what? We can work on that. He can
Of
work
course.
on me getting stronger. My strength. I can work on his endurance.
Of course.
Everybody has a certain part of the muscle that's always stronger than everybody in the group. So you can learn from that person.
So, let me talk to you about this, right? You know, long time on the bench, right?
Long time on the
And you really impressed me by getting the 185 up
185.
for about 3 reps,
Yeah.
right? And very impressive, man. Like, what was your feeling going into this?
My feeling was going to this is Billin is going to crush me. But you just focus and you just concentrate on the negatives. Now, if I can't get it up, I can't get it up. That's one spot there. But I would always want to do my negatives. Because the
Of course.
negative is what gets you stronger. And if you don't know what negatives is when you push up, that's your positive. Bringing it down, controlling it, is your negative. If you ever at a point where you can't get past, let's just say that I'm on 2 plates and I cannot get past 2 plates, then the best thing for me is to overload it and not to do the positive, But to have my spotter pull it up and let go, and I have to control that weight to come down. By you controlling that negative, it will get you stronger. And if you do it in a couple of weeks, you will break that plateau.
Yes. It's all about breaking plateaus, giving the muscle a chance to grow. So a lot of people don't realize when building muscle, you actually gain the size on a cellular level. So the more trauma, the more force you can apply to that muscle, the bigger and stronger it's going to grow back.
And you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. Jackie, he puts in the work. There's no 2 sets and I'm good. And the muscle activation.
Yes, sir.
If you go into the gym and you're just doing 1 set of 5s, you're not giving your muscles time to activate. At least do a minimum of 3 sets of 10, or
At least.
well, I wouldn't even say 10. The rule's supposed to be you're supposed to go up to 8. If you can go up to 10, then the weight's too heavy, too light. You have to go up, because when you go to 8, you're supposed to struggle, and if you can go up to 10, then you gotta bring it up. That's supposed to be the rule. But at least 3 sets, 3 to 4 sets of them.
There you go.
It gives your muscles activate. Do not cheat. If the exercise calls for you to go up and go all the way, do the full thing. It's called the full range of motion.
Full range of
What
motion.
it does is that it activates the full range of the motion. I'm getting the most benefit from
Yes,
that
sir.
workout. Full range. Now, if I'm doing stuff like this, I should just stay at home, because it's no range of motion, and I don't know which way.
You actually risk an injury too.
Yeah, you're risking injury.
Your muscle isn't really flexed.
It's
The elasticity isn't there.
So you
Going
see
halfway.
this a lot on, I guess, maybe the leg press.
All right.
People don't do the full ranger thing, and they just go.
Right.
And it's not. You have to go your full range of motion. Full range of motion. Just remember that, the full range of motion. And you have to do at least 3 to 4 sets of 10 or 8s to activate your muscles.
Right.
So if you don't cheat yourself, I mean, I know it's hard, and if I'm in the gym and it's crushing me, and I'm trying to be slick, and Jackie be like, "What number you on?" If I know I'm on 6, and I say 8, I'm not cheating Jackie. I'm cheating myself.
Come on.
I'm
Come on.
stopping myself from going.
Come on.
So just bear through the pain and just don't cheat yourself. Do the full range of motion. And if it's too heavy, if you can't do the full range of motion, it's too heavy. Go light. Make sure you're able to do that full range of motion to get the full benefits out of it.
I can tell you how truthful and how imperative that is, getting the full extent of the range of motion down. And then also, like you said, the rep ranges. You know, we talked about the 8 to 10s, you know, the 7 rep range. You know, it's all about your rep ranges. So me and you doing a pyramid set, of course, you know, we are doing a high volume training, well, low volume training at first, right?
Yeah.
So we start the heaviest weight. This is low volume, so we're not focused on high repetitions.
High repetition.
So our rep range will be at least 1 to 5 reps.
1 or 5 reps.
1 to 5 reps.
On if you go on a heavy, like today, I felt like it was a heavy day. Heavy day can consist of 1 rep to 2 reps.
Yes, sir.
Because you're building strength, you're shocking your body.
Mhm.
Now, if we was going for a rep, we'll probably have to do lightweight, and you have to do 20 reps. That's when you want to make sure that you get your full reps. Have your spot to get you to that point, because now you're working on a different part.
Yeah.
So just be clear of what you want to work for. Are you doing it for heaviness so you get your strength up, or are you doing it for repetition, what it is, toning and endurance?
Yes.
So I want to, you speak on something, because you do this very well. I'm still, you know, Jack, I see him do it, and I haven't done it as much, and I'm trying
Yes,
to
sir.
incorporate that.
Yes,
It's
sir.
using your whole body to push up that weight.
Yes,
You-
sir. Yes,
Can you
sir.
talk about that a little bit? And how did you, have you always known this? Did you start out doing this, or was it something that you learned along the way?
This is studying, you know what I'm saying? Studying, watching other workout partners, and looking on YouTube, everything. And then also applying the law of experimentation and put myself through that type of pain. So I noticed when you ground your whole body into it, you plant your feet, right? I'm planting my legs, and then I'm actually activating my nervous system by gripping that bar as tight as I can, and then actually doing psychedelic techniques and applying the laws of visualization. So I'm actually visualizing myself hitting that weight before I even pick it up. Like, so I'm going in there with no self-doubt.
Very positive.
Yeah, very positive, very confident, to the point where, like, no, I'm going to get this up no matter what. And if I feel like I'm cheating myself, I'm like, okay, no, let me get another rep in, you know? So it's all about activating all your muscle fibers throughout your whole body. So plant it into the ground. Chest out, flexing your stomach muscles too.
And remember, flex your stomach muscle inward.
Yes.
If you flex it outward, you have a bigger chance of giving yourself a hernia.
Right.
So always flex your stomach muscles inward.
Yes,
That's how you want to do it. Not outward. Outward, you will rip your.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck
you will
yourself.
rip your inside.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck yourself.
And having a hernia is
No.
joke.
Especially in a strenuous workout, you definitely want to have complete control of the weight. You definitely want to know your limitations. But once again, this is where a spotter comes in. So the more you can put yourself under that heavy load, the more you're going to force your body to adapt to the workout in itself. So when you get to that lighter weight is still going to feel heavy. It's still going to feel heavy.
Feel like the heaviest one.
It's going to feel like the heaviest one.
Hey, that heavy one never goes away. I don't care how much you weigh. You
Right.
could have just gave it a bar and I still would have been shaking.
Right. So when we pyramid down, like you said, he's exactly right. When we get to that lighter set, it feels a lot heavier. But one thing about that lighter set is we're able to control a lot better. So with us being able to control that lighter set, we can do more movements. So we have the ability to slow the workout down, or we have the ability to speed up our range of motion, speed up our rep tempo. So that's where we start. I call it the working sets, right? So anything with the working sets after coming out that heavy weight, that's all bonus. So now I get that lightweight with intensity. Or I can slow it down, or I can speed it up, or I can put my legs up right there where there's no stability. We always want to keep challenging ourselves. Even when the weight is light, how can I make this heavier? How can I make this uncomfortable? Because like we both said, we're not average, and I don't like being in a comfortable situations. When I'm too comfortable, I'm stagnant. So that means I'm not moving forward.
And I always control that weight.
Yes, sir.
Control the weight.
Yes, sir. Man, show them your gains, man. Look at that arm.
Getting up there.
Look at that.
I have not been working out for a year.
Yes, sir.
I'm out of shape. This is my second week in the gym. But I promise you, in the summertime, I want to be there.
That's,
I
man,
want to get them 2 plates.
come on.
And I'm going to
Speaking
get
to
them
existence.
110 dumbbells.
Come on, facts.
110
Facts, baby boy. Speaking into existence. And really, it's been 2 weeks, but looking at your muscle definition, you are progressing at a fast, slow. You're progressing at a rapid speed.
Well, okay. People are looking at me like he's not out of shape, but to where I was from to where I'm at, it's no comparison.
Yes.
Of course, at home I do my little push-ups. I knew that I was. We talked about this a couple of months ago, getting
Sure.
into the gym,
Sure.
try to do this. So I knew I was coming to the gym. So I was prepping myself, doing little exercises, doing things that I can do to get ready to come to the gym. But once you have a partner, that workout stuff that you do at home is kid stuff. It's time for gains and growth right now.
Right.
So, I was prepping myself, but you want to. Me, I think of it. I want to send naked selfies.
That's facts. We in the selfie room right now. Right.
Girl, like, hey, send me a sure. Why not?
Sure.
I want to look extra extraordinary. I want to have that that fucking superhero body. I want to look like Spider-Man.
You think girls naturally appeal to the better body, the in shape body?
Anybody appeals to a better body. That's just the law of nature. The more fit you is, the more attractive you are. Males and females both. You see somebody that's fit, you just be like, man, you see that mother?
There's a demographic on TV. I'm watching in the news. Like in the break room earlier, they said dad bodies are in though.
Dad bodies are in because people are settling for dad bodies. But I guarantee, if you have this cut guy that's all ripped, fucking super athletic, you're not gonna go for the dad body. I wouldn't go for the mom body. You give me a fit woman, I'm not gonna go after the mom's body. I'm gonna go after her. She's aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
She's that. I mean, everything is just sculpted. It's just fine. It's like a young body, and I don't care what age you are.
Right.
It's just fucking young and fine.
Do you feel like being in good shape, does that give you like extra incentives and benefits with, people, your presentation, your approach, when people look at you, identify you?
It gives you confidence. It helps you. It gives you motivation to do things, extra energy. It touches every facet of your life. It's just like money. I feel like when I'm out of shape, I'm in a poverty line. I'm doing poor. I don't got a car. I'm on a bus line. I'm not even making it from check to check. But as I get more fitter, I feel like that I'm going up. If I'm doing good. I got this promotion, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, sir.
If I'm getting my abs out and everything. I'm feeling like I'm in that running for a CEO. It's just this one. And you're always chasing yourself. You see yourself and you be like, oh, why come I can't stay that size? When you get that size, you go, why come I can't stay that size? So it's a motivation thing. It makes you feel good that you can accomplish things. Especially when you do at this and say, I would never be able to lift the 70s. And you lift the 70s and
right.
You're like, wow, I can remember a year ago, I never could think that I could do this.
Right.
I did it.
So would you consider that a form of self-actualization?
And self-love. You got to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself, and you have to want that.
Right.
I mean, it's one thing to look at somebody and go, man, I wish I could have that body, but to actually mentally get up and do it,
yes,
it gives you so much benefits. You're able to start a goal. You're able to accomplish it, and you are disciplined. Discipline is very important.
Man.
Discipline is very important.
Explain discipline to me, to a person that's a beginner, right? He knows nothing about working out, or she knows nothing about working out. And if you were to talk to that person, how will you define discipline to them when they're coming into the gym the first time? They might be a little nervous, say they're working out with you and me. What would you exactly say to that person to kind of get them over that fear and to apply that discipline within them?
The longer you go, and if you trying to discipline yourself, your discipline will get stronger and stronger. Discipline is several things. Discipline is coming into the gym every day that you're supposed to come to the gym. Discipline is also, the hard discipline is when I'm doing the weights and I know it's hurting my body, but my spotter tells me, keep going, keep going, keep going. I want you to keep on going, keep on going. I'm in pain, but my discipline tells me to keep going, because my spotter keeps telling me to go. Discipline is working through things. It's not getting frustrated throwing down the dumbbells. It's like, I'm at this plateau.
Right.
How can we get over this plateau? It's just a focus thing. Discipline is not trying to outdo the other person. Well, just put it on 6 plates. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh no. The egos go out of it because
my God.
you're trying to work towards a goal.
Yes, sir.
You working with your partner, back and forth. Yeah, pushing each other. You're trying to make each other better, so you can get better, so I can get better, so we can get better. So all this stuff about the ego and stuff, your discipline should take over. And you should be able to know, hey, this is too much for me. Let me take this off. I'm gonna kill myself.
Right.
So
It's facts.
you have to stay disciplined. You have to stay focused, and you have to set reasonable goals that you can hit on. Because if you set your goal up too high, and it takes you 2 years to make it,
Right.
are you disciplined enough not to get discouraged on your way to that long goal?
Mm.
But if you set short goals,
There you go.
you know what? Today, I got 2 up on the 2 plates.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, maybe I can get 3 up.
Mm-hmm.
And if you keep it just simple goals, you will be at that other goal so much faster because now you have something to celebrate. You know, last week I was doing 2 reps. Now I'm doing 3 reps.
Come on.
Within that month, I'm doing 4 reps. Now, another month, that's 4 reps. 3 months, I'm doing 10. Trying to up the weight. You see how just that little bit got you into a goal where 2 months ago, you probably wouldn't even think that you was there. It's
That's
just by
nice.
setting little small goals and accomplishing little goals. Working on it.
Man, that is the truth, brother. Small increments, laying one brick at a time. So it becomes a wall, right?
Yes.
You know?
Hey, even a wall is made brick by brick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, it's been extraordinary working out with you, man. Like, I love your dedication, the will to keep going, the tenacity, right?
Yeah.
You know, and just continuing to
We
work
vibe
the
that
workout.
way.
Yeah, that's
We
our way
vibe
of
that way,
communication. And just being able to manifest that, right?
Yeah.
Through energy, through our words, the way we talk, you know, everything has an energy it's sitting on, especially our words. So when you're telling me, oh, you got one more rep, I got one more rep. You know, this is energy going with inside me. Because without that, if I'm silent, what is that gonna do?
It's not gonna help me.
Right?
It's not gonna help yourself.
Come on.
And I think you have to be a little touched to do this.
Yes.
Because I saw you know, I was doing my regular reps, but Jackie came up there. Okay, I'm gonna do my reps, and then I'm just gonna do 5 small. So, you know me, like, okay, if he did it, I gotta do it now.
Come on.
So you have to
It's a
be
challenge.
a kind of little touch, or I
Yes,
guess a
sir.
little competitive,
Yes.
healthy competitive, and say, you know, if he can do it,
Yes,
then
sir.
I can do it.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
I don't know if I can do the full set that he does. I don't know until I try.
I like
But
that.
whatever I get, I'm going to try to do it.
I like
And that's
that.
how you get stronger, you know? I probably couldn't do the whole thing that you did, but the fact that I tried
Yes.
and I got as many as I can get,
Mhm.
then the next time I could probably get even more. So,
Exactly. It's just a different way of thinking, right?
yeah,
You're applying the workout. You're doing it. You're trying.
trying.
I'd rather try than not do it at all. Because if you don't try, you know, you're going to feel that guilt when you get home. It's going to be that should, right? You know, and, you know, people get that.
I get that
should.
like, man, I should have put in
Yes.
the work more.
Yes,
in the
sir.
gym. I could have been so much better.
Right.
Yeah. So we're gonna see what we're gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be a good workout.
You know, can't we skip tomorrow?
you need to skip tomorrow.
Can't we? No, I'm bullshit.
You can't skip tomorrow. You
There
gotta have 3 days.
Look, see, he's holding
You
me
gotta get 3
accountable.
days.
He's holding me accountable.
You know what? You know what? In all fairness, yeah, you can't skip tomorrow, but you cannot skip leg day.
Right?
You want to skip tomorrow, that's fine, but you can come back in here Wednesday or leg day, because that's
Yeah,
the Monday that you
come
cannot
on.
skip.
That's it, like that. No,
So if I mean, this is true, leg day is the most important day.
come on,
It pulls out so much hormones in you
come on.
that if you're gonna skip anything, even if you have to skip upper body, make sure you do your legs every week.
Right.
So if we can only work out 1 time a day, what should we do? Leg day.
I would definitely do leg. Well, now I remember you explaining this to somebody at work, right?
Yeah.
You know, they were like, "Hey, why do I gotta work on my legs? Why do I gotta do that?" Can you explain to the audience the importance of working on your legs? And you explain it in such an elaborate way.
Your legs is your power. Without your legs, you don't really have no power. Now you can have upper body strength, but you can have this all you want to. But if your legs ain't there, you pretty much shot. So, for instance, if somebody, let's just say I'm just building my upper body, but I never work on my legs, and I get into confrontation, somebody hit me in my mouth, I'm gonna fall straight down. It's not that the person is strong enough to hit me. It's just because my legs are weak. I think everybody been in this situation where somebody hits you and you fall down, but the punch really didn't do no damage, but they able to knock you down. That's because you have weak legs. When you punch, everything comes from your leg.
Right.
When you, even on the bench, comes from your legs.
Come on.
Everything's from your legs. So if you have weak legs, you're depriving yourself of your full strength. And not only that, like I said, you need hormones. You need certain hormones to grow your muscles. And one of the body parts that produce the most hormones for growth is your legs. So work on them legs. And no girl likes a guy that's all big like that and then have little chicken legs.
Come on, that's facts. That's facts.
You gotta get them right. What if she be like, "Oh, I want you to pick me up"? You can't because you got weak legs.
You gonna get out.
Legs. You got to get the legs straight.
Oh, that's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. Body has to be symmetrical. Strong legs leads to so much. It actually makes your upper body stronger, right? So just having a strong leg foundation, you can bench more, lift more. You're a lot faster. You can sprint more. There's so many benefits. You're a lot more flexible.
Your legs is so strong.
Come on.
Ridiculously strong.
Yes.
Even when I wasn't working out, I remember I used to work at this freight place. And I used to push my back up against the wall, and I used to push these freights over, and they weighed 1,000 pounds. It's just your legs is so strong. If you can push with your legs, boy, you just so. I mean, it's pain, but you know what? That's where you have to work on. Very important. Have your body proportionate.
Okay.
Always proportionate.
That's facts. And the more you can work out, the more you're less prone to injury. There's a lot of people that have shoulder, back problems. These are young, old people, and they're missing the primary component of just exercising and building their bone mineral density up, building their muscle fibers up, getting that body tone to the point where their body isn't prone to injury, and they can do these functional movements without any problems. Some people can't pick up this right without hurting, or they just squat down and it's difficult for them. So you want to be and doing these exercises, squats, bench press, everything. These are all exercises that we use in the real world.
Yeah.
These are functional exercises that we use. So that's the good part about working out in general.
It
Resistance training.
helps you. It helps you to do things that you used to do when you was a little kid. Without feeling janky the next day.
Right.
I shouldn't have ran that part. I'm just all messed up.
That's facts. That's facts. And then it does so much for your sex drive as well.
Off the roof.
For real.
Off the roof. You making testosterone. Just naturally. It raises. There's no way that you can't do it without that. So work them legs.
That's facts. I'm still got the quads go. Oh shit!
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta fucking work them legs, baby. I'm still learning.
And y'all thought that it was fake on He-Man.
Hey, look. Now this is growing. Now it's been a good time talking to you, Kenny. This is valuable insight. We're gonna keep it moving, and our main goal is to invite everybody into the mix. You go at your own pace, right? This is no competition thing. This is more of a learning, growth type of movement we got going here. And the more we can motivate each other, the more we can grow with each other mentally and physically.
And you will see development. You will see if we keep at it that our body will change, get bigger and everything.
Yes,
you can
sir.
go back and be like, I remember he was skinny. Now you'll see that.
Yes.
So don't get discouraged. Keep your form. Be safe. Because what we're doing is very dangerous. Don't do anything that's stupid, And every exercise is not for everybody. So
Yes, sir.
if you have trouble doing a certain exercise, find an alternative exercise that does the same thing.
Yes.
You know, everybody body is a little different, so you have to do different things. So.
That's facts. That's facts. Well, you know, until the next workout and the next interview, because we'll keep it going as well. We'll definitely keep it going. This is just valuable insight, valuable knowledge that people can use to their advantage. Of course, they see us doing the workout on these videos. Of course, they might be curious. So, you know, it's our job to, you know, sit down and kind of apply them with the necessary insight that we do when we come in here. We're madmen.
Get it? A little crazy, a little touch.
You gotta be a little crazy. Gotta be a little crazy. Gotta be dangerous. I want to stay dangerous. You know, I want to stay to the point where I'm, you know, complacent or just too comfortable. I want to always be ready. You know, I always want to be dangerous to the point where if I have to activate my nervous system, or if there's a time where I'm in a flight response environment, you know, I'll be ready. You know. I can run, you know, run a fight, you know, and I won't get tired, right?
Well, most people don't want to mess with somebody that's physically inclined.
Yeah, they picking up guns.
They 10 times out of 10 be like, I'm not really gonna fight.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's facts. And you gain a lot more respect too, and as long as you don't let the ego come in, you know, which you know,
always humble and love.
You have to always say humble with the shit.
We do this so we can live a better life.
Yes, a healthier
Not to
life.
hurt somebody.
No, fuck no.
Better life.
That's true. Right, that's true. You know, we do this for a better. We do this for our health.
Yep.
Our body is our home more than anything, so we're gonna treat our home right.
I want to see. My goal is to die fit.
Come on.
And when they say, "Hey, this fool," he was still playing football at age 96.
I like that.
Fitness fiddle. Was this guy on the juice? No, just take care of your body.
Hey, look, if you on that juice, you dying at 50 or 40. You dying early.
Yeah.
You dying early.
We're gonna have to talk about that another time.
We'll talk about that another time.
Why not? Why you choose not to go on juice? Why I choose not to go on juice? And it may surprise a lot of people.
You may surprise a lot of people. Stay tuned for that next conversation about the juice, because, yeah. Don't leave that with a question mark. Once again, tell everybody what your name is.
Kenny. Ken Dog.
Ken Dog, my dude. We'll be back for another workout. We'll invite new people. And, you know, stay tapped in. We out, baby.